Talk to Captain Pennington. Note regarding archives. Whichever records, reports, and other documents were transported from New Eden are locked upstairs into the armory. For access, see me.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out, no hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit.
New Eden Mines.
Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
It is if you will not act.
It is if you will not act. You're the officer. Take command. Surely you can't intend to do nothing.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
Your retreat from New Eden Town.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden Town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. No Smith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods, planning soon to leave for Boston.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow. The curse will follow until their backs are against the wall.
What's the word?
As the commanding officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
Why did you come to New Eden?
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall. A family.
I had a wife and daughter once. I'll not entertain you with their story.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. 'Tis good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
How do things stand here?
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
Folk have hope.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows. We hold till the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
Okay. Yes. So we could
On
rest
one hand, a
rest at
captain
the shelter.
beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful spectres.
Helen worries me. Sebastian's return has lit a fuse. Could be worse. Could be underground.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I saw a broken man.
I saw an officer alone. A proud man turned to stone, perhaps by years of war. I saw a broken man.
I did not see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nor will he get the hell out of the way.
I do not disagree, but the captain needs help.
Yeah.
I too was a soldier, broken and haunted. With Antea's help, I recovered. Pennington may need the same.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are Banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gates. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
What's the word?
Much goes on around here, and you seem to know about all of it.
I try, and I could do something about it if the captain was out of the way.
What brought you to New Eden?
What brought you to New Eden?
I came with Sebastian, willingly, mind you. My father was a soldier. I knew there'd be trouble. Sebastian courted me for 3 years. I swore when we married I'd follow him to the end of the earth. And here we are.
How's Morel?
How's morale about the fort?
The fort has known better days. Not many, mind. It's always been miserable. Folk deserve better. They fought so hard and lost so much. The captain must show them a future.
About the sick miners.
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the heart of the problem here? That this is why the dead rage so?
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nurses, soldiers, the healthy or the sick. He buried them all. And then he lied about it. I'll brook his callous cowardice no more.
About Sebastian.
How goes it with Sebastian?
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. I was bereft, empty. His absence gave me substance. I clung to it. Useless, really. My husband died in the dark with nothing but my handkerchief to soothe his last moments. And now, he's back. If each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone, to be grieved, then what now? I have to believe our love is enough.
Sebastian is a ghost.
Love or no, as long as Sebastian haunts you, you will never be safe. You must accept this.
Sebastian haunts me, you haunt Red. What's of safety when we can love a little longer?
Perhaps the meaning of our meeting is ours to define. Then time moves on.
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse, yet against all reason, we persist. Let us make the most of time remaining.
Where do we go?
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that, who knows?
Underground again. Wonderful.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to rot. Some years ago in New Eden Town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
All right.
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, you'll investigate the mines. Take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about you.
That's where I couldn't go down. Remember that elevator and he was being a pussy? I think that's where I gotta be. Yep, that's exactly where I gotta go. And we have a new haunting case available. Let's do that first before we do that. Unless we get trapped and I gotta do both like in between, like the last one.
An innocent woman jailed.
Strange. The captain doesn't strike me as a petty tyrant.
Helen is right. The truth lies down there, somewhere. This is no coincidence. This all connects back to the curse.
I mean, as wolf pelts go, it's pretty. But I've more than enough of them. Folk in Boston are not short of wolf pelt.
I thought he said
What do I do
fucking.
with this?
You're a merchant. Sell it.
I'd sell sunshine to the Spanish, but that is not the problem. We've more than enough wolf. Bring me a bear, and we'll talk.
A bear?
I could get 20 pieces of 8 for a bear pelt, if it were in good condition. I'll pay you half that.
Half of 40 is 20. I'm the one risking my life out there. I'll take the 20.
It's a fabulous plan, and I'm so pleased you thought of it.
An excellent plan indeed. I see only one problem. There is no bear. Not out here. They're all gone. Gone to Boston, perhaps, to sell their pelts.
Well then, when they return, they shall be naked and rich, and I shall sell them wolf. Good day, sir. Nathaniel Sather, at your service. What can I do for you?
Mr. Sather remains to be seen. Red McCraith, by the way. The Banisher.
Tell me about yourself.
You seem a chatty fella.
We see precious few new faces around here. You'll forgive me if I use you for fresh conversation.
Tell me about yourself. Share your business. Tell me what's important to you.
I'm from Boston. I love it very much. So much more lively. A fine mix of conviviality and anonymity. I miss that life. The music. The colour and the splendour. The dance of commerce. The flower sellers' forget-me-nots. Oh, the forget-me-nots. I very much wish to go home.
What are you doing here then?
I'm the shop boy. When the store moves, I move with it. Old man Ingersoll opened up a general store in Boston back in '78. Then he married Bathsheba. I came with them to New Eden intending to quickly return, but Mr. Ingersoll died. I extended my stay. They took me on when I was just a boy. I've no family. All I have is my Thomas, my closest friend.
What's the word?
You have, as my granny would say, the power to talk the back legs off a two-footed donkey. But I bet you listen too. What do you hear hereabouts?
Oh, little of interest. Pennington has signed John Rumble to the train band, which means nothing at all to me. I believe John was down the flooded mine. That can't have been fun. Maybe the militia will be good for him.
Huh? You never know who'll take to soldiering.
You say that, and I defer to your experience, but I'm sure it's not for me.
About Fort Jericho.
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
It's cold. Our clothes are inelegant, the walls are drab. There's no music, no conviviality. There's no gaiety. Boston isn't much of a city, but I miss it. I wonder what I could make of this place were I allowed.
You can paint a turnip red, but it still won't be an apple.
True, but stack enough red-painted turnips about the place, and even the dourest Scotsman shall surely crack a smile.
Helen Priest.
What do you think of Helen Priest, then?
I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright, trustworthy, thinks for herself. She's not married to old doctrine. People here are desperate. They're sick, they need courage. And Helen Priest fears nothing.
About Captain Pennington.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
The captain. I've not a single bad word to say about that dismally antiquated, superannuated old man.
Whoa.
His depth of experience is inspiring, although I shudder to think what those experiences have done to him. But we should respect our elders. We should listen to their point of view, and then ignore it as we look to the future.
I must go. Thank you for your time.
Take care, and mention it not.
There we go.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop 'em coming.
Your comrades think you're too scared to sleep. You should prove them wrong.
I don't give 5 shites what they think. They may tend to their own duty while I tend to mine.
You're haunted.
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted. The good news is that I can help.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted, does he? Nah, I ain't important enough to be haunted. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
Okay.
As you were, soldier.
Let's talk to you.
Good day to you.
Good day, mate. You Pennington's reinforcements?
Red McCraith, the Banisher. Sorry to disappoint.
Nah, too bad. We could use a fellow like you. Theodore Shepherd, marksman, and there are none better. I teach some of the lads here. Perhaps we could show you a thing or two.
I shoot well enough, thinking you.
Where did you learn how to shoot?
Where did you learn to shoot, Mr. Shepherd?
In the war, mate.
King Philip's War.
Aye. Joined up soon as I came of age. Trotted off to war against the Indians. Shooting came natural. Once, I shot a man down from full 500 yards. How'd you like that? I'm a goddamn Lionheart, I am.
What's the word?
Tell me about your world.
Which bit?
About Captain Pennington.
How about Captain Pennington's bit of your world?
Captain? I don't know him. He keeps to himself, and I keep to mine. Tell the truth, I think he's losing it. Can't blame him, to be honest.
You'd blame the curse, but he's always been a close-mouthed so-and-so. Been that way since he lost his wife and kid.
Pennington's family died.
I didn't say they died. Though, maybe they did. Either way, they're definitely gone, and the captain is the worse for it.
About Helen Priest.
Helen Priest. Tell me how she fits in your world.
They don't let women go to war, but for her, they should make an exception. Pity Pennington doesn't trust her far as he could throw her. I've fought side by side with many a good man. None are better than Helen Priest.
About you.
How about you tell me more about yourself?
Mate, all you need to know is I'm the finest shot this side of the wide blue sea. Priest and Pennington are too busy fighting to see it.
Okay.
I'll be on my way.
And may the way be good to you, mate.
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right,
Follow.
let's start with his billet.
Investigate
Right.
the haunting.
Andrew's things. Where are yous?
We have read everything in here. Wants us to interact here. A medal in honor of bravery and Andrew White, King Philip's War, 1678. God bless the king.
Reward. Given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
Andrew White's promotion letter, 16th July. White, bearing in mind your recent endeavor on the battlefield, on the advance of your lieutenant, you are promoted to role commensurate with your skills. Henceforth, you shall be recruiting sergeant responsible for ensuring the replenishment of our forces with well-trained men. Initially to camp at Haverhill. As we discussed, your health has not helped you. You're a good man.
This is our best lead yet. Maybe we missed something in the infirmary.
Maybe. After that, we might look for his train band record.
Investigate the haunting. Ah, here we go. The patient nightmares have increased in intensity. He starts to be affected by dementia. The anxious deliriums are much more recurrent.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone.
Captain Pennington's report of Flora Albert fight against monsters have a head steady better, demonstrated the steady of man by shooting thimble in 42 places. I don't know if I read this before or not. That's why I'm skimming. I would assume I did. Same with that. Oh, here we go. Captain Pennington's report about Andrew White. Last morning, I took 12 men and rode to the port's mouth in search of a detachment from Plymouth Metallia, late arriving after 3 days' mission of patrol. A half-day ride north, we came across the remains. Only one survivor as he recruited the details of the Indian ambush an attachment faced. I was impressed by the fortitude of this young private. Andrew White is promising and devilishly robust soldier and shall join me in the Massachusetts whatever under my command. He shall also be accordingly rewarded for his bravery.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
Can't change what's done. Time heals all, or so I'm told.
I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit.
Again, I don't know if I interacted with those before when I was up. That's why I'm kind of not reading them all.
Should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
What? The fuck? Oh.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want?
Are you haunting Andrew?
Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White? Is that a yes or a no?
Oh. Why choose to manifest?
You chose to manifest. Why is that? Are you looking for help? Who are you?
All these sounds.
This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us.
Okay.
Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him.
All right.
He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them.
Reveal.
This way. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted
She
refused
highlights.
to talk.
Pointless.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's probably going to take us somewhere where I've already explored. Reveal the spectral trace. Okay, there he is.
Over here.
Okay.
The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe I'd have slept nights. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Okay. So I have been here before, exploring last stream.
They're getting me now.
Ow. Damn.
Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us. The ghost has something to show us.
All right.
Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself.
Oh. I never blamed you, my friend.
Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
You must abide. Forgive yourself, mate. You must not give up. Be strong for me. You must live. Courage, my friend.
Joshua Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. He wants us to follow him.
Okay. Reveal.
Here, we can go on.
All right. Shit, I was trapped. I couldn't even dodge. Attack me. Haven't parried. I always forget to parry.
Devil take you!
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
Brothers, maybe?
Brothers in arms, perhaps. You never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king. For your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. And they're not busy fighting and dying, that is.
The ghost has something to show us.
There's more of.
Okay. Come on. Oh, it's not giving it to me because we're in battle still.
I'm losing the trail. Hold on.
Oh, this is where that never-ending, this is the endless battle. Hard battles that you can spawn. This is the other side. Hello. Get wrecked. Definitely stronger with the upgrades that we did. There's no fight music.
Piss off!
Wait, the stain is fading.
I think I just looted a treasure up here. I remember
Traces
being
of a
here.
ghost's memory resonate here.
Reveal.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Good jump, blustering cove! Help me!
Joshua! No!
An old pistol belonging to Andrew, this tied doused with the essence of a ghost. Once a closure has severed the ghost bond in the world, the essence will automatically be consumed by Antea, making her stronger. Andrew's pistol.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak?
I'll do what I can to help.
Oh, I've been there. I'll do everything I can to help.
If help we can.
If only these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I
Yeah.
may be able to do that.
Thing is, he didn't want us to pry,
Andrew
right?
failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
Easier said than done. Shame is a queer bird. That shite doesn't wash off.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
Anything to report?
I was a soldier too.
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier too.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
I killed a friend.
In a tavern in Paris, with 3 of my comrades, a Turkman stood us drinks and offered us work, fighting for the Ottomans against the Viennese, and the Poles, the Prussians, and whoever else. And the pay was good. A villa each in Cyprus and slaves all of our own. I said I'd not have slaves and I'd not turn my coat. I will, said my friend Lucas. But I'll free the slaves. Mark shook his hand and wished him well. 9 months later, my band ambushed a Turkish emissary on escort to Venice. I found Lucas by the side of the road. I buried him where he fell.
Well, probably wasn't you that shot him, was it? Hard to know, I suppose. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapor rising as a man's love pulls beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past and men long gone.
Well, here's more of the past. We must speak of Joshua.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
Your friend never blamed you.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. 2 Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Damn. Did you admit it?
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live.
Aw.
I want to die. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
Poor dude. You can learn to live with it. That kind of sounds like we're being rude to him, but at the same time, he has to. I don't know if this is being polite, you can learn to live with it, or suck it up, you can learn to live with it. I don't know, like, the attitude of this. Is this what you want is like a question. Like, do you really want to do that? I'm gonna go for that.
What is it with you people wanting to die? Deadly serious now. You sure this is what you want? You're in no doubt.
I'm certain.
I hope not, Sparky.
I can take it no more and do not want to.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have not the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me.
Yeah.
You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
Ascend.
Joshua Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, Banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
Farewell.
I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'll not forget it.
Oh,
I don't want to talk.
I don't blame you. I've yet to explore the right side of there. I wonder if I should do that now and open these points of interest. Right, there was like a wolf here. I remember this area. Yeah. Breakable wall.
I know.
Away with you!
Okay. Like that, bitch. Ow. He's like, you like that? Banish.
Marcin Leth!
Nice. A note. Danger, out of bounds, no hunting.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Shit. In here. Oh, okay. I think think I've explored everywhere here, but yet there's still 2 question marks. There's a bunch of areas with roots that I'll have to go back to whenever I get the ability for that. Yeah, I don't think I can get to any of these question mark areas. Okay, let's head back to the main quest. Back to that, like, lift. He was being a pussy to go on it. It's because I had to do the quest and open it up. It was like the game kind of blocking you, saying, no, you gotta engage that quest before you can get down. But he was basically saying, I don't think I should go down there.
According to the map, the treasure should be near.
Yeah. I don't know where that treasure is that they keep referring to. But when it does that, we're close to it.
Get lost, won't you?
Let's quickly use Antea.
This must be where the treasure is hidden.
Oh, found it. Okay, dig. Dishes. Doing dishes. Thank you. Bum, bum, bum.
What a beautiful view.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
They're acting like we haven't been here before.
I'll warn you. It should definitely work. Something's concealed.
Right here.
Blocked. I hope there's another way in.
Banish. Okay.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Got it. Okay, so now... Boom. Okay, so we can finally go in here.
So you found your way?
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
You don't have to come.
You sure you want to come? You don't have to.
I must. For Helen.
Tell us about Helen.
Tell us a little more about Helen.
I'm not sure what more I could tell you. My wife is a strong woman. What you see is what you get. Every day I feel blessed to have a partner and best friend by my side. I had never expected her. When she came into my life, I came home to myself. Made me want to be a better man.
Oh, I know the feeling.
She gave me a handkerchief. I died clutching it. A symbol of our love. She was and is ever in my thoughts. She is my world, now until the end.
About Pennington's actions.
Pennington did a great and terrible thing. Your death must feel like an outrage.
I am a soldier. I took the shilling. Death is part of the bargain. One dies so many may live. I served the sick and the dying. When my turn came, I was ready. But now, in the fort, there is no noble sacrifice. One dies, so all may also die.
What shall we find down there?
What shall we find down there?
The rage of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them. I doubt they can be placated.
All right.
We must press on.
Stay close.
Take the lift.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Jericho's Mines.
Not far now till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade.
It's a long way down. Holy crap. Wow, it's still going. Well, we're definitely away from everything else, so loading wise in the video game, performance will probably be better.
Oh, fantastic.
I think you can get down from here.
There we go.
Everything all right?
Let's just get this over with. Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid Helen farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
Okay, I'll interact with that in a bit. New Eden curse, the loss of sense of time. All right.
There's more of them.
All right.
The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Soldiers weren't spared. Those not taken by sickness or thirst died of despair.
Which one took you?
Despair. Most definitely.
There's a couple different ways to go here. Nice. Collect 10,000 pieces of 8.
These tunnels go surprisingly deep.
In its heyday, it was quite the operation. You see this lift? It goes all the way down.
We're even going down more? Damn. That elevator, like, took forever to get down.
Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
What's over here?
More tunnels blocked off. More death in the dark.
Okay, I can't go through there. Reveal.
I told Gray the tunnels were hellish hot. But Wilson says he can't do much about it. Keep feeding the furnace, says he, if you want your meager pay. That sounds nasty. You alright?
Wouldn't fancy working here with the furnaces running.
The work men did here was meant to make New Eden rich.
Did the miners abandon their work when sickness hit?
They worked till they could work no more.
He's up there. Move. Inspect. Letter from a miner. Sweetheart, I write you direct because your mother told me you were sad to hear my most recent news. All is well. We are locked in for our safety, for the disease may no longer spread. We have nurses to tend us, and the men of the train band bring us food and water and other supplies. Soon this will be over, and I shall come home. We shall go fishing to the river and play with Dudley. I shall teach you to shoot. That shall be our little secret. Help your mother in the house and at the market. Look after your brother. Say your prayers and stay strong. I shall see you soon. Your father, who loves you very much. The miner.
Make you angry. Another curse.
So we only got 1 out of the 3. Can't open the cursed chest. You're there again. Locked.
Stuck. Damn it.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
Okay.
Feet on the ground.
Stay down.
Ready? Shit.
Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now?
I say we push past the blockade. Follow me, please.
All right, give me a sec. All right. Survey of the powder crate stockage. Uh-huh.
I know.
Nice.
Enough powder to kill us all.
Enough powder to kill you, you mean?
Aye. Enough powder to kill me too.
All right, let's quickly get back to that cursed chest and see what's inside. Cursed object, unbounding. Sorry.
Strong you were, weak you now go.
Yeah.